Hello and welcome to the Jamie Hills podcast. In this podcast, join your host Jamie and special guests for conversations surrounding all things video games, from the latest news in the gaming world to debates. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the episode. Also use code JamieHillsYT in the Fortnite item shop and the Epic Games Store. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the episode. Now on to your host, Jamie Hills.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Jamie Hills podcast. Here we are, episode 5. Hope everyone is doing well today, and we have got a great podcast episode in store for you. So I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. I love the support on the podcast. The last episode got so much support for such a long episode as well. That episode was like 3 hours long, and you guys supported the hell out of it, so I really do appreciate it. And I hope you like this episode just as much. Got a big episode in store. As I always say when I record these, or just videos in general, it's been a very long time. It's been like 10 months since the last podcast episode. But as I always say as well, I'm looking to hopefully get more consistent with the podcasts. And not just the podcasts, the channel in general. Please, before you get your pitchforks and your torches out, just relax. I'm not saying that I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do this, gonna do that like I always fucking do, because I know I always say that. But listen, I feel like it's always near the start of a year as well. Like I always get really motivated to start again. It's not even that, it's I just want to start doing it again, and I'm not saying it's a comeback. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna come back, because I feel like I'm always saying that and then I always let everyone down. So I just want to be not doing that. I want to prove people wrong instead of tell everyone I'm coming back, and then that's it. But anyway, enough of that ramble. Let's just get into the episode. We are going to be talking about loads of different subjects. Going to be obviously talking about where I've been, shit like that. We're going to be talking about Fortnite, recent Fortnite stuff that's been going on. We're going to be then talking about the Gameawards, and then finish the podcast. So hopefully, I mean, it definitely won't be as long as the last episode. I am by myself today. I did put a poll out saying, do you want guests or should I just do it solo? And to get guests, it did win. But for me, I couldn't find anyone in such short notice to do the podcast with me. Like, the time I'm recording this is in the morning. I'm recording this at 11 a.m. I don't think many people are around that time, and I just wanted to record it now, so I could have it out as soon as possible before the Gameawards, because that shit happens in like a few days. So I wanted to just get it done. I wanted to get the episode out, so then I could also start the channel up again and all that good shit. So hopefully you don't hate it because it's by myself, but I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna try and. I definitely won't make it as long as the last one. It will be a lot shorter episode. But as I keep saying, repeating, I'm sorry if it's already getting annoying. I hope you do enjoy. If you do, drop a like. And if anyone is new, please subscribe as well. And also, if you want questions answered in the next episode by me and a few guests maybe, please leave them in the comments below. Any questions you guys have, because I want to make this podcast about you guys, for you guys. So please leave any questions. Anything you want to see in the podcast, questions that you will get your name read out. You'll be on the podcast episode. Put them down in the comments below about me, about the channel, about games, about anything, literally. But yeah, let's just get into it. So, where have I been? I've been right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not like I'm gonna come up with an excuse and tell you, listen, I wasn't getting into YouTube because my mental health. I'm making up all these excuses. When I've actually said them before, it has been true, but I haven't been in that state for a long time, where it's been like, I've been burnt out of YouTube. The reality is, doing YouTube is hard. It is hard. And like, I want to shout out everyone who does it consistently. and I'm not talking about the big YouTubers, the big streamers who do it consistently, because they see something back from it. And it's not even about the money and about stuff like that. It's about the small creators that do it consistently and they don't see results quickly. And I used to be so motivated when I used to be like that. And listen, the creators like off the top of my head, like Landerton, CJ, who was in my last episode, like the people who do it just for the love of it, like I want to get myself back in that way, like where I was doing it just to do it just as a hobby. But the reality is, like my life recently, especially in the past year, has gotten so it's so different to what it's been before. Like I'm a lot more busy than I used to be. Like I would have to deal with work. I have to then spend time with family, spend time with friends. Obviously, I got a girlfriend. I have to spend time with her as well, and it's just been so hard to like balance everything. Like because let me run you through like a normal day. It would be like, okay, I'd wake up. I would do a bit of work. Then I'd be like, oh okay. Then it would be about 3 p.m. Probably spend some time with some family. You know, talk to them because it, yeah. But and then it would be like the day would go on, and then I would spend time with my girlfriend, spend time. You know, I'm trying to find the time for everything and everyone. It was difficult, and it still is difficult. That's why I'm recording this in the morning. Like it is difficult. I'm trying to explain it, but it's hard to explain. Like I'm trying to say, like basically, it's very difficult when you're trying to balance out spending time with people, working, and then also like playing games as well, like just gaming in general. And every time I would find myself playing games, I wouldn't want myself to play games and then also stream because I wanted to enjoy. There's a part of it where you want to enjoy to do shit by yourself as well. You like alone time is very important as well. Like 100%, like alone time is so important. And like if you don't get your alone time, it is also very difficult for your mental health. 100%, like 100%. But then when I would play games alone and I'd be chilling alone, like having that alone time, I I find streams boring. But then also when I'm playing with my friends, I don't want to be that guy that's like, listen, let me start up a stream, let me do this. Like I didn't want to be that guy. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm weird for that, but um, that's just how I feel anyway. Like it's just been very hard to like I would get on being a party with my mates like Logan, Archie, and I wouldn't want to be the guy to be like, yo, like I'm gonna start up a stream now because I never used to be like that, but I don't know. It's just like I feel awkward doing it now. So that's just how I feel in it, and I don't know if I feel that way anymore. It's just that um, I just want to. I want to go out and I want to start next year, especially. Like I know it's not the new year yet, but I want to start next year, especially doing more shit. Like 100%. Like it won't be daily. It won't be at least like 2 videos or 2 streams a week. Like I would if I think for myself, if I set my goal for the start of the year, if I set a subscriber goal, that's what I need to do for my head. Like I need to set a subscriber goal. So if I was to do that, and then also set out a thing like, okay, if I do 2 things on the channel a week, and then we'll do 3 things on the channel a week, then 4, then 5, then build myself up. I feel like 100%, like I could get my way back. Listen, as I said at the start of the episode, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys I'm back, but just wait and see. I've got ideas already floating around in my head of new shit I want to do. So just stay tuned for that. Like 100%. Like if I can do all this shit that is going on in my head, like 100%. And it would also mean not, also having time for other shit as well. So listen, I hope if you are still on the channel, even like old subscribers, and you stuck with it, I appreciate you more than anything. Trust me. Like the way I was heading up back in chapter 2, like of Fortnite, like I was rising like 100%, and in the way that I look at it regret because I wasted an opportunity, 100% wasted an opportunity because the way it was going was very, very fucking good. And I just want to get better, and I want to build this channel back up to how it used to be. But it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of consistency, and also drive and just motivation that I haven't had in the past few years. But I'm going to look to do it. If I don't, I don't. But that's not an option for me right now, and I can't think of it as an option in my head. Otherwise, I will fucking fail. So, listen, I'm not saying I'm back. Just wait and see in it, because I'm gonna prove everyone wrong, and I'm gonna fucking do it. And I hope you guys stick around for the journey, because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to start creating again, and it was such a good outlet for me when I was doing it, and I'm excited to do it again. But yeah, but in the future, just to touch on this one last thing before we start talking about Fortnite. In the future, I want to do videos. I actually want to start creating videos, like not just stream. I do want to do videos as well, like talking about latest Fortnite news, or talk about basically like small little mini podcast episodes, but like in video, like in a video form where it's, I don't know, there'll be a bit of gameplay in the background, shit like that. I would love to do that. Like, it seems like such a good thing, because I love recording podcast episodes, and I realized this when I, not so much in my, oh sorry, not so much in the old podcast I did with Landerson. More when I started this one, I realized how much I love just like talking about gaming and shit, and putting my opinion, and you know, being on with guests, talking to people about their opinions, having debates. It's like, I realized how much I liked it. So if I could do that in a video form, in a much shorter form as well than a podcast. Obviously podcasts, they look to be about an hour or so long. Like 100%, I would look forward to doing that. So just keep an eye out. It wouldn't be daily. It wouldn't be, you know, every other day. As I said, I would look to do about two videos or streams a week. Like, that's what I want to start out with anyway. But enough of that. Enough of talk about that. I've been ranting on for about it's got to be like 20 minutes now. I don't know. Let's get on to some gaming shit. That's what the podcast's about. That's what it's primarily about anyway. It is gaming. And I want to just start off by talking about Fortnite, because this was a Fortnite channel. It pretty much still is. I did put out my video recently of the event reaction, and that's what we're going to start off talking about in Fortnite. What did everyone think about the event? Leave your opinions in the comments below. And if you haven't seen my event reaction, that is also up on my channel if you want to go watch it. I'm joined by Logan. Almost called him Log. Joined by Logan and Archie in that video. So if you want to go watch the reactions, that's up on my channel, as I just said. I did like the event. It was actually probably one of the best events we've had in a very long time. No, not probably. It is the best event we've had in a very long time. Like 100%. Yes, I hear people when they say it's just one big collaboration. That whole chapter was, like, when we went back to chapter 2, was a whole big collaboration. I understand that, but I don't see the people who hate on it, because what do you expect from Fortnite in 2024? Because all we've been getting is collabs. Like, that is what this game's about now, and I think people need to realize it. Like, Fortnite isn't a game that's based on primarily story now. Like, 100% it's not. Fortnite's a game now. It's a fucking multiverse at this point. Like, it's not in a multiverse in the way of like the way Marvel's like got the multiverse. I'm saying, like, people don't get on Fortnite just to play Battle Royale anymore. People get on Fortnite to play Lego, Festival, Rocket Racing. I don't know if any of those players are playing Rocket Racing, but yeah, and then a new mode coming out, which I want to talk about in a different video. But people don't just get on Fortnite to play Battle Royale anymore, and people need to realize that, because they're not going to primarily put the story in Battle Royale, because then that will just it'll be for a smaller part of the player base. Like obviously a lot of people. I'm not saying like the most played mode isn't battle royale because it is, 100% it is, but not everyone like not everyone does play battle royale, and I think people who do play battle royale and play Fortnite just for battle royale need to realize that, and that not everyone does it because when Fortnite do a collab now, they're also keeping in mind the people who are playing Festival because they would add a guitar to the collab or something, or Rocket Racing because they'll add a car to the collab, or Lego because they all have Lego styles. Like they're trying to keep everyone happy. Um, so yes, you could say, oh it's shit because it all went back to and it was Snoop Dogg, Ice Spice, fucking Eminem. Like you can either sit there and complain or you can just enjoy it. For myself, I liked it. I wouldn't say I liked it as much. I never really liked Chapter 2 in the first place. Like, I don't put Chapter 2 up very highly, to be honest. Yes, it had some good seasons. Yes, it has some good memories for me personally because of, what happened with the channel back then. But the chapter and the gameplay as a whole, I never truly liked it as much as I liked, say, Chapter 1 or the start of Chapter 3. Purely because the map is just it's too big. I don't like big maps, and the gameplay is just not as fun. Um, but that's just me. I liked it because I liked picking up the guns that you had, the drum gun, you had the minigun. I liked it, but you can sit there and complain. Anyway, I'm not talking about Chapter 2. I'm trying to talk about the event. The event was good. The event was like a Chapter 2 Travis Scott event or like a Ariana Grande event. It was it was good compared to the mini events we've had with Doom, shit like that. Those events were so ass. Like 100%, I like the events. Like it was a good event. I would. I said this on the day that it was better than Travis Scott, but oh, I don't know. I think I prefer like I prefer Eminem. The Eminem part was better for me. I guess it just depends on what kind of music you like. Because for me, the Juice WRLD part was cool. Like I I'm not a massive fan of Juice WRLD. Like I don't mind a few of his tunes. Like his song with Eminem's banging. Like his song with Marshmallow's good. But I'm not like a massive fan of Juice WRLD in general. Like he's not. I'm not saying I hate on him. I'm not saying he's bad. Like he's obviously good in his own right. But I don't listen to enough of his music to be a fan of his. With Eminem, I listen to his music fucking non-stop, pretty much. Like he was my number one artist on Spotify Wrapped or whatever. So I think for me, I would say it's better than the Travis Scott event, but the Ice Spice bit, I can't stand Ice Spice. I am a hater of Ice Spice because she's fucking shit, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie, bro. She's terrible. That part of the event took it down for me, and like if you just kept it Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Juice WRLD, 100%, there wouldn't be a fucking shadow of a doubt. Like, but I think the Travis Scott one, or even the Ariana Grande one, was pretty decent as well. Like, it's one of those things that you're gonna debate, but the event as a whole has been it was the best event. But let me know what best event we've had in a while. But let me know what you thought of the event in the comments below. And then we went on to Chapter 6 with the new map, the new theme. That's like a Japanese theme again, kind of like what we had a few years ago with Mega City and stuff like that. We kind of went back to that, I guess. It's called Warriors Chapter 6. Now, I I don't know if I've played enough to actually have a full opinion on what the chapter's like so far. Um, New movement's fun, like the rolling, the jumping, the wall jumping and stuff like that. New movement is fun. The map, I don't have enough of opinion on it yet. Um, I couldn't even name you a POI off the top of my head actually. That's how much that's how much I haven't replayed of it. It's all right, I guess. Like it's not fucking terrible. Like I think the last chapter, especially towards the end of it, got so fucking boring. Like 100% got so boring. Like I don't really have an opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think of Chapter 6. I know I was supposed to bring this up as a subject, Chapter 6, but I don't have enough of an opinion on it. And that's for one reason. It's because OG came out. Now, OG, I've been playing the most of probably since the chapter. As soon as that shit dropped, I was playing the fuck out of it. Like, old map, old guns, old, like, back when I started to play. No, because what I'm about to say is like it's trying to sound like a brag. It's not a brag. I'm just saying like I played day one, like, and that sounds a bit sad, like, but I remember my friend telling me to play, hop on, download Fortnite. It just came out. I was like, shit, yeah, cool. And if you go back on my channel, you can see old streams of Fortnite. And I think what is my oldest stream of Fortnite? Was that in season one? I don't know if I can have a look right now, actually. I need to make sure. But yeah, yeah, man, yeah, exactly. Fortnite. I don't know what season this is. I need to try and find a bit where I'm back in the lobby. The title was I won, and it was 7 years ago. I definitely didn't win. I clickbaited you. Unlucky you. Oh, it's gonna take too long. You can't. Oh my God, get me back to the lobby, bro. Yeah, season one. It's yeah. So I'm sitting there, season one lobby with the Halloween uh lobby. You got all the pumpkins on the floor and shit. Like playing in that map, playing with these old guns has been so much fun. And that's what one big reason. One big reason that has changed very recently. That is one big reason that we didn't have skill-based matchmaking. We didn't have bots. You don't know how fun that shit was on day one. Okay? But then Fortnite hit us with a tweet yesterday of recording this. They hit us with a tweet. And we've made some improvements because we've added bots and we've turned on skill-based matchmaking. Because everyone on Twitter wouldn't shut up because they cry too much because apparently people can only have fun when they win. Genuinely, like, oh my God. And Fortnite listened to the smaller. I don't know if it's. I'm so pissed off about it. I was gonna make like my own video ranting about this, and I could be here for another fucking good hour just ranting about this. The exact tweet says, "Me and bro landed at Dusty handshake emoji. Duo's now live, which is good. Duo is now live in Fortnite OG. That's positive." And then they go on to say, "We've also made matchmaking improvements in all the OG playlists." Where they turned on skill-based matchmaking and they brought bots in. Bots are fucking boring, bro. You play Fortnite. If you play Battle Royale, you tell me in the comments below. I don't. This is my opinion, obviously. If you play and you like bots and you like that skill-based matching get turned on, you do you, man. But my opinion, that is the worst decision they could have ever made because you don't know how fun playing that game, playing OG mode, was day one. Yes, you would come across sweats. You just don't cry about it. You come across sweats, cool. That's just how it is. That's how shit used to be back in the day. You come across someone good, cool. You die. You play again. That's the whole fun of Battle Royale. Winning, where winning actually meant something. Winning don't mean shit when you come up across 70% bots, 30% real players. And when you come up across the 30% real players, they're fucking gods. Like, for me anyway, in my skill-based matchmaking and when I play with my mates, you'd come across, I don't know, like 40% bots. I don't know, like, no, not 40% bots, sorry, like 60% bots. Where you shoot them and then they turn and then they run away. You know it's a bot. Like, you know how the bots act. If you play enough Fortnite, you know how a bot acts. And it's just like, oh, that's not fun. You just kill them. It's when you know it's a real player, you're like, okay, you actually be tested. I don't know, man. It just ruins the fun, and this is why I think newer chapters don't hit as much. They don't. Like winning actually in Battle Royale, the whole point of Battle Royale, the game in general, like Warzone, Fortnite, H1Z1 back in the day, PUBG back in the day, the whole point of the genre of Battle Royale is it's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be hard to get those wins. You're not supposed to drop in and expect to win. Like, do playing a battle royale game and expecting to win every game is a fucking joke. That's not the point. Listen, I give Apex a lot of hate. Apex is hard. Like, Apex is a hard game to get into. But that's because there's no bots in Apex, from what I know. There are no bots in Apex. Apex, you come across real players. Warzone, you got bots, I'm pretty sure, because you got the Warzone boot camp. But they have a separate game mode. I don't know if you have bots in actual Warzone, though. Someone's going to have to tell me that. Um, but in Warzone, you got separate game mode for bots, which is Warzone boot camp. And I don't know why Fortnite can't do that. Why can't Fortnite separate the game modes where they've got Fortnite boot camp, where you're playing with, 70% bots, 30% real players. Like, that is so good from Warzone that they do shit like that. I don't know why Fortnite can't do that. They would rather just put it in all game modes and just make the people who don't want bots play ranked. And ranked is sweaty as fuck. Like, you think that's shit sweaty? Like, now everyone's going to go to ranked because they don't want to play a bots. It's fucking stupid, man. It's so stupid that they did this because they want to listen to all the crybabies who don't want to play. I keep dying to fights. I keep dying to people that are better than me. Because the recent Fortnite players who never even played Chapter 1 or Summer Chapter 2 for that matter, the recent players don't know what it's like to play up against actual players 100% of the time. They don't know what it's like because they're too used to going up against bots, getting at least top 10 pretty much every game, at least. Like, it's just so boring, man. It's so boring, and like you'll be in a you be running about, and then you see a player in the distance, you shoot them, and then you just know how a bot acts. And if you realize it's a bot, it takes the whole enjoyment out. It's like, oh, it's a bot, kill him, cool, yeah, I got a kill. Back in the day, you'd be like, shit, there's a team on us. We have to fucking, we have to play it. Like, we have to sit up. We have to play. It's fun. It's engaging. And when you get kills, when you wipe a squad as a team, like, you're like, fuck, let's go. Or when someone clutches, like when the whole of your team's down and then there's the one person left and they clutch, it's a fucking, like, you celebrate when they get that final kill when they wipe the squad. You don't get that shit anymore in Fortnite. I'm telling you right now, you don't get that shit in Fortnite. I'm sorry I'm ranting on about this one subject, but it's true. You win a game, you're like, oh, cool. Yay, let's go, we won. I was winning games in OG the first day, and I was actually celebrating the wins because I knew 100% of the players were real players. But now that, like, there was a stat that I saw on Twitter. I don't know if it was Sheena or it was Hypex who put it out. And it told us the percentage of amount of bots in Fortnite OG for low skill based matchmaking. 90 bots in a single match. Like, what the fuck is that? I know they're trying to cater to, kids, the lowest of the low, like SBMM. Like, I know they're trying to cater to that because apparently they mean more to them than the players who have been playing for years. And that's the way it's looking. They mean more to them, the kids and whatever. And you can comment and you can say, oh, well, Fortnite is a kid's game. Fuck that, man. It's not. It's not a kid's game. Like, there are so many people who play this game, different ages, all of this, different ages. Anyone could be playing this. Probably fucking there's 50-year-olds playing this, 60-year-olds playing this. Games are for everyone, and I've always said that. Like, games are always and will always be for everyone. Maybe not if you're playing like fucking Peppa Pig at the age of 60. Probably look at the register. Like, he's probably on it. But I'm saying Fortnite. Fortnite is a free game, first of all. Multiplayer game. Battle Royale. You're going to get everyone playing this. This ain't just a kid's game. It's not. Like, 90 bots in a match, and there'll be 10 real people. That's a fucking joke. How do you expect these kids that are playing in these low SPMM to get better? because they're not going to get better. They're gonna stay the same because they're winning the games by playing the same, so they won't have to improve. The whole point of why people improved back in the day and people found out how to edit, how to build, how to 90, how to do all this shit is because the players kept getting better and better, and everyone had to improve with them. You don't get people improving anymore. You don't get new shit happening. It's just it's facts. And then the highest we remember 10 bots in a match. So that's the highest of the high though. That's like being the best of the best, like high. And at that point, if you're at high SPMM, you want 100% real players. I'm sorry, I know I'm ranting on, but it's true though, and I'm right. And if you're in the comments, saying that you want that, you wanted bots, you were people complaining about it. Respectfully, you're wrong. All right, respectfully, because it's honestly the stupidest thing they've done. Sorry, stay and drink of water. But like, as I was saying, Warzone has different like they have separate modes for the fucking if you want to play bots or not. And I'm just saying, I think Fortnite should do that, or at least keep them out of OG. Like, why can't you keep bots in Chapter 6? If people want to play with bots, play Chapter 6. Keep OG. Oh, back in OG days, you didn't have bots. You didn't have this. You played with 100% real players. Honestly, the worst decision they've ever made. And I don't respect Fortnite for making that change so quickly. A day they took. A fucking day. Stupid. Excuse me. Anyway, let me change up the subject. As I said, I could be here ranting for fucking ages about this. Let's just change the subject. We're going to go talk about the Game Awards happening December 12th. And we are going to do some... what do we do first? Do we do predictions first, or do we talk about what I want to say? I think we do predictions. First. Yeah. Listen, as I said, this episode's not going to be as long, but I did just want to touch on some shit that I wanted to be talking about for a while. But we're just going to go on and talk about predictions. Then we're going to talk about games and shit that I want to see, I would like to see. And then we're going to finish it off. Don't know, that was like a little voice crack there. The fuck? You didn't hear shit, boys. You didn't hear shit. I promise. Right. When I do these predictions, it's not going to be... I'm not doing every single... I'm not going to be doing every single... What do you call it? Category. I'm just going to be touching on the important categories for me, at least. So I'm not doing indie games. I'm not doing content creators. I'm not doing esports. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm just going to do... I'll touch on subjects about games that I know about, anyway. But, yeah. So, let's start off with the best ongoing game. Now, the nominees are Destiny 2, Diablo's Ivy. I'm not good with Roman numerals. Final Fantasy, again Roman numerals. Final Fantasy 16, maybe? 16, possibly. Fortnite and Helldivers 2. Now, for best ongoing game, when did Helldivers 2 come out? Wait, Helldivers 2 came out this year, no? Helldivers 2 release date. Yeah, this year. Why is it an ongoing game? I don't know about that. Listen, I'm going to be biased here. I think best, as much as I just ranted about Fortnite, as much as I did, I don't know actually. It's between two for me here. Although Final Fantasy will probably win it because, fucking, I don't know, Gameawards just sucks Final Fantasy's cock, respectfully. They love giving awards to Final Fantasy. They love giving fucking trailers to Final Fantasy as well. They just love it. For me, it's two. It's either Destiny 2 or it's Fortnite. I'm going to be biased and I'm going to say Fortnite has had a very good year. They've had a very, very, very good year because they released all these modes. They released Festival, Rocket Racing, Lego. They've had all these amazing collabs. They've had a very, very successful year. So I'm going to say Fortnite and be very biased for best ongoing game. Best multiplayer, we have got Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We've got Helldivers 2. We've got Super Mario Party Jamboree. No idea. don't even Nintendo games go over my head. No idea. Tekken 8 and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. No idea. For me, best multiplayer. Helldivers 2 hit when it came out. Like, it was such a big trend. It's between Helldivers 2 and Black Ops 6. I'm gonna say Helldivers 2 because of just how big it was. As much as I haven't played Helldivers 2, Black Ops 6 I have played, and Black Ops 6 was so good when it came out. I haven't played it as much recently, but for me, I'm gonna say Helldivers 2 will win best multiplayer. We have got best fighting game. We have got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We have got Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. No idea. Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Multiverses and Tekken 8. Is Thingy not in there, no? When did Mortal Kombat 1 come out? Sorry, this whole thing is I'm looking at release dates here. Oh, it came out last year, Mortal Kombat. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Realistically, the only fighting game I've played out of these is Multiverses. But for me, I don't think they're gonna win because Multiverses fell off again. Like it it got hype when it came back and then it fell off again. So I'm probably gonna say it's either gonna be Dragon Ball or it's gonna be Tekken. But I'm gonna go Dragon Ball because I think Dragon Ball was actually pretty big. I think. Best family game nominees we have Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. As much as I'd like to say Astrobot, I'd probably go. No, I will say Astrobot. I will say Astrobot. Yeah, I'm gonna go Astrobot for that. Best community support, we've got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy something, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Community support. This is a tough one. I don't think Fortnite will win this one. Maybe they could though. If I was to say someone, it would be. If I was to say one game, it would be No Man's Sky, Helldivers 2, or Baldur's Gate. No Man's Sky has been going on for a very long time, so I'm going to say No Man's Sky. Best audio design, we have Astrobot, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VR Rebirth, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. I hope Black Ops 6 don't win this because their audio is wank. Astrobot, no, I don't really see it. Maybe Silent Hill. Maybe Silent Hill. I haven't played the game, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go Silent Hill 2, because I know people enjoyed it. Best art direction. Nominees are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Metaphor, don't know how to say that, and Never. Astrobot has a beautiful art direction. It's honestly like it looks sick. Like not in the way that I don't know, like a Last of Us would look like graphics that like that, but it just captures like this. I can't explain it, but Astrobot does have a good art direction. But I suppose Elden Ring will probably win because of how good it looks. So I'm gonna go Elden Ring. I'm gonna go Elden Ring. Best action adventure game. We have got Astrobot again. We've got The Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. It's not gonna be Star Wars. It's not. I'm gonna go Astrobot. I'm gonna go Astrobot. Then we have got the best action game: Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, or Space Marine 2, the Warhammer game. It's difficult. Black Myth Wukong, I couldn't remember. I can't remember, and I can't remember if people enjoyed that game. People said it was hard, but I can't remember if people actually enjoyed it. I didn't look at reviews of it. Stellar Blade, people like that game for one reason, and that was because of the protagonist's ass. That shit was fat, but that's why people liked it. I won't be told any different. I'm gonna say Helldivers 2. I'm gonna say Helldivers 2. Why not? Then we got three more. Three more things here. Three more awards that I'm gonna predict, and then we're gonna move on. We have got the best adaptation. We've got Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, and Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Now, for me, I've only seen Fallout and I've only seen Knuckles. But I know Arcane is massive. Like, I know people love Arcane. For me, myself, if I was to give the award away, I would say Fallout because the Fallout series was so good. But I think it's gonna be, I think the award's gonna be given to Arcane because people just people that has a cult following Arcane. But I hope Fallout wins. But I'm gonna predict Arcane. I hope Fallout wins though. But yeah. Two more awards here. We have got next the most anticipated game. We have got this award's very fucking easy for me, and if it doesn't win, it's a joke. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yotai, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds, get the fuck out of here. Metro Prime 4, get the fuck out of here. It's really about Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotai, and Grand Theft Auto 6. But it's only really about one, and that's Grand Theft Auto 6. If GTA 6 doesn't win most anticipated game, it's a joke. It's a joke if they don't win. What I'm going to hope happens is they win most anticipated game. Someone from Rockstar comes on the stage, and then he's like, yo, thanks for the award. Here's a new trailer. And a release date. Thank you. Cheers. But yeah, my prediction there is GTA 6, if you couldn't tell. And then for the final award prediction, of course, Game of the Year. Now, the nominees for Game of the Year are Astrobot, Astrobot, Balatro, if I said that right, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know how to say it properly. Metaphor Refantasio. Now, because there has been some controversy over this, but the fact that Elden Ring DLC is in this is a joke, and it should not, and I repeat, should not win Game of the Year because it's a DLC. It is not a solo game, it is a DLC. Do not give Shadow of Erdtree Game of the Year. Jeff, I'm talking to you, bro. Do not give it to him. Do not give it to them. I swear. There's only really one game that should be getting this Game of the Year, and that's fucking Astrobot. I don't care, bro. Astrobot was such a good game, and it captured nostalgia, and it captured, it's just such a good game. And for it to be the price it was these days, like, you look at a new game and it's about 70 quid. Like, the game was, I think it was cheaper. It was like 50. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it was such a good price, such a good game, and it was about time they released a game like that. And since it came out on the PlayStation, when you bought a PlayStation, that game was good in general. Like, and the fact that they made a game out of this, Astrobot should be the winner, and I'm gonna predict Astrobot because I loved Astrobot. I haven't played any of the other games, bear in mind, listed. But I know as much as people like Elden Ring, and if you do like Elden Ring, please don't attack me. But it's a DLC, respectfully. And a DLC shouldn't be in Game of the Year. It shouldn't be. Because if that was the case, they should have done it all the years before. We should have seen fucking Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk be put in Game of the Year last year, but it wasn't. And Elden Ring's no different. Elden Ring shouldn't win this. Final Fantasy probably has a good chance because it's Final Fantasy, and as I said, they love giving Final Fantasy awards. It's like they get a hard on for it. And then also Black Myth Wukong, which was a good game. But then these other two, sometimes games like that do win, but I can't talk about the other two because I haven't heard much about the other two. But for me, I'm going to predict Astrobot, and I'm going to hope Astrobot wins. And that is my predictions. So, yeah. What I would like to see, trailer-wise, game announcement-wise, I would like to see a new Resident Evil game get announced. Please. We've been waiting for ages since fucking Resident Evil 4 remake. Please, give us Resident Evil. I would like to see more of the Captain America and like Black Panther game. I would like to see maybe a trailer of that. That would be good. GTA 6 trailer, beg you. My prediction would have been, I hope I see a Spider-Man 2 DLC, but that shit got cancelled, so we're not getting that anymore. So that's gone. Wolverine though, I wouldn't mind seeing a Wolverine trailer or some more information about it, because if they're not working on the DLC, they got to be working on it. So let me see that. And then that's pretty much it. Obviously, I would like to see something from Naughty Dog, but I doubt we will, because fucking hell, I've been hoping for something Naughty Dog since fucking, and every time they come out, yes, it's a fucking Last of Us remaster or a remake. I'm not complaining, but something new, man. You haven't put out a new game since fucking Last of Us Part 2, so please, bro, what are you working on, G? Get that shit out so you can start working on Last of Us Part 3, man, please. But yeah. Let me know any games you want to see, and let me know your predictions down in the comments below, though. And hopefully you don't get too mad at my predictions. But yeah, I think we are going to leave it there, though. And I think this episode is under an hour, which is good. Means I didn't bore you guys talking, rambling. I hope I have. I hope I have excited you guys for the future. I do look forward to getting into those kind of videos where I talk about gaming news, maybe stream some more. You know, I'd look forward to it, and I hope you guys understand where I've been. I do want to get more consistent. I do want to start doing it more. And listen, I will talk for myself. The videos will talk for themselves, and I'll prove everyone wrong. And I won't get clowned anymore. So, listen. Just look forward to the channel in the future. If you are new, now's the best time to subscribe. I really would appreciate it. If you did enjoy the episode, drop a like on it. Comment any questions, like I said earlier. Any questions you have for me about the channel, about games, about Fortnite, about fucking anything, to get featured on the next episode of the Jamie Hills podcast, leave them all down in the comments below. And if you're listening on Spotify, you can actually comment on Spotify as well, so leave any comments on Spotify as well. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Have a question or a topic that you want covered in the next podcast? Drop them in the comments below. And thank you for tuning in to the Jamie Hills podcast. See you next time.